All right, we are going to simplify radicals here. So I'm going to simplify the square root of 60 into the square root of 4 and the square root of 15, because 4 times 15 is 60. Then the square root of 4 is 2, so this is 2 radical 15. On our second one, we are going to simplify by multiplying by radical 5 over radical 5. This is called rationalizing the denominator. The reason I'm choosing to multiply by radical 5 is because if I multiply by radical 5 in the denominator, that becomes a 5. Radical 5 times radical 5 is radical 25, and the square root of 25 is 5. If I multiply by radical 5 in the denominator, I have to multiply by radical 5 in the numerator, because that turns this entire fraction into 1. So 5 times radical 5 in the numerator is 5 radical 5, and then these guys cancel out, and I am left with just radical 5. Do the same thing in our next problem. Multiply by radical 3 over radical 3. So 12 radical 3 over 3. 12 times 4 simplifies. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So I get 4 radical 3. Last one, radical 25 times 5. 5 times 25 is 125. There are 5 quarters and $1.25. This is 5 radical 5. All right, the next 6 problems we're just determining how to solve. We are not actually solving. So up here at the top, we talked about this in class. Do not solve. Do not solve. Just decide how to solve. So the first one is 45, 45, 90, because it's got that 45, 45, 90 angles. So that's C, 45, 45, 90. The second one, I don't have a 45, 45, 90. I don't have a 30, 60, 90. I don't have 2 sides, and I'm looking for a 4th side, or a 3rd side. I do have a right triangle, so that takes out law of sines and law of cosines. So now I'm down to trig. That's all I have left. So I do have a hypotenuse, so that takes out my tangent. So this is the adjacent side. This is the hypotenuse, so this is the cosine. That's letter F. On letter C, I don't have a right triangle. Not having a right triangle takes out all of these options and leaves me with just law of sines and cosines. Because I have a pair, I have the angle and the side opposite, this is going to be law of sines. I'm not going to solve it. I'm just going to tell you how I would solve it should I choose to solve it. But right now, I'm not solving. Okay. And that's it for page 1.